I am on a Facebook group, and one of these ones is, it's a huge population of mostly women. And a lot of times I'll look at it and they'll always ask these questions that I find extremely annoying, because it's things like, what's wrong with you? And be honest. And I think, wow, that's like super like negative, and then I'll be like mad and I'll want to get off this group. This time I looked and I started feeling a lot of like compassion, and it was there was so many comments, and it was so many things where people were so not compassionate about themselves. Women were not, compassionate. It's like, I'm insecure, I'm fat, I'm old, I'm, I'm really, not a good partner, for my husband, and, just things like that. Just where every single one was like these very sad and kind of daunting lists of people, describing themselves. And I thought, wow, it's sad. But then I started thinking, like, there's nothing wrong with any of you. There's nothing wrong and there's nothing missing. I mean, there really isn't. Like, let's focus on what you're good at. I mean, anybody can sit there and like have a list of critiques about yourself. That has zero value for you. In fact, it's like a devaluation for you. Focus on what you're good at. So start listing all the things that make you like a really good and exceptional human being, and everybody has them. Focus on those things that come naturally to you, and really develop those lists. Okay, it does you no good to look at the things that you suck at, you're not good at. You already know what they are, and honestly, most of them, a lot of them, are choices, things that you can work on. So, for example, a couple of the women, they wrote, I'm so insecure, I'm very insecure. And I thought, that's a common plague, that's a common problem, but also you can change that. These are things that they're not permanent. You can work through these things. You can decide, okay, I'm done with this. Okay, I've been like that up to now, whatever age you are, and I'm done with it. And I want to be somebody new. So what you do is you chip away at it, and it's like, okay, if you're insecure, you say like, I don't want to categorize myself as insecure anymore. I want to be secure. I want to be powerful, empowered, inspiring. I want to inspire other people. I want to be with other people that are on those levels as well, as opposed to sitting around with a bunch of people talking about negative things and putting yourselves down and then talking about other people the negative way. There's no empowerment there. It's very low level. It's called union down. Union down is habitual. It's a waste of time. It distracts us from personal growth. So union up is starting to chip away, pick one or two things that you want to work on, that you want to level up on, and then focus on all the other stuff that you're really naturally drawn to and you're really good at, and speak those out and work on those things, and never put yourself down. You do not need to be non-compassionate to yourself and just say like, I'm so bad, I'm so insecure, don't do it. Would you say that about your best friend? No. So treat yourself like your own best friend. Build your self-esteem. Don't look for approval of others. Another big thing that I saw on this list was so many of the women were saying, I don't have any more friends. I have no friends. I hate people, blah, blah, blah. And I have to tell you, this is a common thing where you'll learn that people are absolutely not a good source of energy and consistent affirmation. It's probably one of the worst sources of that. Here's the thing, the human dilemma is this, that we want to be in community. We want to be around other people. We want other people to affirm us. We don't want to feel alone. So, but the problem is that everybody's struggling. They're all struggling, right? And so they're going to be inconsistent with giving you affirmation and love. And so that means that your energy level and self-worth is based on how somebody else is feeling that day. And you're going to be riding a going down roller coaster for the rest of your life. Friends are not a good humans are not a good resource for personal affirmation, okay? So what do you do instead? Here's the solution. It's a great solution. Find activities that you love to do that are consistently make you feel good, empower you, giving you energy. When you're doing those activities that are bringing you joy, bringing you energy, bringing you personal growth, the other people that are doing it with you, basically, like when you're little kids, they used to call it parallel play. So you're basically all doing like this parallel play. So you're basically in community with others that are leveling up, that are unioning up. Those are now your new friends, okay? So acquaintances, so that's your community. So all the different activities you're doing, whether for me it's going to yoga or taking a class or going for a hike or mountain bike riding or whatever, name it. There's huge lists of things. That's those activities that you're choosing. You're now communioning with others that are on those doing those same things as well. Don't just hang out with people just to hang out and just talk. Especially if you haven't done a lot of work on yourself and you're kind of on a lower level right now, you haven't really leveled up. You attract what you already are. Okay, you don't attract what you want, you attract what vibration and what state that you're already on. So if you're on a low level right now, which is fine, everything's impermanent, you're growing, you're gonna be in community with others like that. And they're not gonna be able to lift you up. You're just not. So you have to level up on your own by doing these activities, working on yourself. Doing these activities for personal growth and professional growth and like your life's purpose growth. Focus on that only, okay? Just focus on yourself. It's not selfish. The more that you focus on yourself, the more of a gift that you give to people that really truly care about you. Don't worry, in the end, you'll always have at least 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe 5 if you're lucky. That's a huge number of people that are truly capable of being really emotionally connected, well, healthy friends. So you have one life. That's it. You better get it right now. There's a reason for you to be here. There's a purpose for it. Take it, use it. Time's ticking, and you're going to be gone, and there's no other time than right now to start working on yourself and focusing on what's really great about you and developing that. That's it.